Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction, opinion itong article published sa One News PH. Tungkol ito pahayag ni Ombudsman Boying Rimulya sa napipintong pag-aresto, pagsampa ng kaso at pag-aresto kay ex-Senator Bong Revilla. Title: Arrest of Bong Revilla for malversation plunder possible before Christmas, Rimulya. So bago ko basahin itong article, ito lang masabi ko, parang inulit na naman niya yung ginawa niya kay Senator Bato de la Rosa, na wala pa yung formal na warrant of arrest ng ICC. In-announce niya na scope ko, no, para siyang reporter. Scope, nauna siyang nagpalabas. Ayun. Anong nangyari? O di, nabigyan ng warning si Senator Bato, nakapagtago. So ito na naman, ina-announce niya, lalabas ang warrant of arrest before Christmas. Maaresto yan. O, kung ako si Senator Revilla, may chance akong magtago. Yun lang ang aking comment dyan. Tanong, is that a good decision o style ng isang ombudsman? Ina-announce in advance yung pag-arrest. Ay, nako. Anyway, kanya-kanyang style. Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Rimulya said, former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla's case is considered a low-hanging fruit or ripe for filing. Sabi niya, we have been investigating it for a long time, Rimulya said in Filipino. Ayan. It's a low-hanging fruit and there is enough evidence to warrant the indictment and arrest, possibly before Christmas, of former Senator Bong Revilla for malversation or plunder in connection with flood control projects. Yan po ang payag niya. In an interview with ANC, Rimulya said his office is nearing the conclusion of its preliminary investigation on Rimulya's alleged involvement in flood control anomalies. Rimulya did not specify exactly when cases would be filed in court against the former senator. Ito ang sabi niya, I think malversation would be the predicate crime, possibly plunder. When asked to specify the case, in the latter part of the interview, when Rimulya was asked if any big fish in the flood control controversy would be arrested soon, he said, there is definitely one getting jailed before Christmas. Tandaanan po natin yan, ha? Kasi, kung big fish ang pag-usapan, mga lawmakers pataas. Yan ang big fish or secretary. Kasi kung DPWH lang at contractor, to me, considered yon small fish. Okay? So, one before Christmas. Ito kaya si Senator Revilla, ex-senator. Ngayon, in-announce. Most likely, ito, opinion ko lang, baka magtago na si Senator Revilla. Katulad ng pagtatago ngayon ni Saldico. Ano pa? Of course, there is. Just relax. We'll make no announcement. It will just happen. We'll make no announcement. Sabi niya, ina-announce naman niya. Grabe, ano? We will make no announcement. Itong pag-interview niya na ito. Kung ako yan, ang isasagot ko dyan na meron ng malapit maisampa na kaso. Hindi ko lang sasabihin, big fish ito, lawmaker ito. Ganun lang. Lawmaker, hopefully before Christmas, may isang warrant of arrest para makulong. So walang pangalan. Pinangalanan po niya. Ay, nako. Anyway, ulitin ko. As if any senator would be served an arrest warrant before Christmas. Sabi niya, possibly, maybe, next week. Press further if he was referring to Rebilla. Remulla said the former senator's case is considered a low-hanging fruit or ripe for filing. That's the low-hanging fruit. We have been investigating it for a long time. Just last week, the Department of Justice confirmed that Rebilla as well as fugitive and resigned Congressman Elizaldico were included as respondent in its ongoing preliminary investigation on flood control projects in Bulacan. DOJ spokesman Rafael Nicolo Martinez said Rebilla and co. were included as respondents in at least 2 flood control cases involving SYMS Construction and Trading. Ano pa? Anyway, kailangan natin ng hustisya sa nangyaring ito. So magkakaroon ng hustisya, dalawa yan eh. Mapakulong itong mga mastermind, itong mas mataas, malalaking at maibalik yung pera. So yung pera na yan na po yung PhilHealth funds natin. Yun na po yung PDIC funds. So, hustisya pag mabawi either mga bank assets, mga ari-arian, sakyanan, mansion, mabawi para maibalik sa kaban ng bayan, lalo na yung PhilHealth, na ang ginawa, I think nagawa na eh. Yung 60 billion PhilHealth is ipinasok sa 2026 national budget na maraming umaalma dahil doble nakaw. Ninakawan na tayo nung kinuha yung 60 billion at ginastos sa flood control projects nga nalustay lang. Ninakawan ulit tayo dahil taxpayers money yung ibinalik na pera, 60 billion. Kaya nakakainis, nakakadismaya itong pangyayari sa Marcos Jr. administration na ito. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong po sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng mga libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo itong tribo ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Ni sila ang nataga gero, mag-atop na ni sila karon. Karon nakahumanagid silang anti sa pag-atop.
Sa Ginoo nakahatagan mi og sin nga kabalay mi. Dili yan ulanan lama sa nakahatag sa akin.
Oo. Pila na dayang timong edadante?
Juan Adman 51.
51. Pila dayang timong anak?
Siya walo.
So tanan na nakapamilya or naapay gamay?
Wa pa makpuminyo ang duha.
Ay. So duha lang ang imong anak karon nga gabuyon. Tanan na nakapamilya ang upat. So salamat kayo ante.
Salamat kayo. Ganun sin.